Come on, join us. Come on, join us, because you're not free either. This is your fight. This is my fight. This is everybody's fight. We're going to keep on fighting, and we want you to do one thing. If you're going to fight, come on and wade in the water with us. Just wade in the water with us, and we all will get freedom together.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. My Lordy God's gonna trouble the water. Come on and wade in the water. My Lordy, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. My Lordy God's gonna trouble the water. You can talk about Peter, talk about Paul. God's gonna trouble the water. Well, it ain't but the one God that made us all. God's gonna trouble the water. Come on and wade in the water. My Lord, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. My Lord, God's gonna trouble the water. Well, the Jordan River, chill and cold. God's gonna trouble the water. Well, it chills the body, but not the soul. God's gonna trouble the water. Come on and wade, oh, wade in the water. Come on and wade in the water, children, wade in the water. My Lordy God's gonna trouble the water. Well, if you don't believe that I've been to hell, God's gonna trouble the water. Just follow me down to the county jail. God's gonna trouble the water. Why don't you wade in the water? Why don't you wade in the water, children, wade in the water? My Lordy God's gonna trouble the water. You can hinder me here, you can hinder me there. God's gonna trouble the water, but you can't hinder me on my knees in prayer. God's gonna trouble the water. Why don't you wade in the water? Why don't you wade in the water? Wade in the water. My Lordy God's gonna trouble the water. Well, the enemy is great, but my captain is strong. God's gonna trouble the water. I'm fighting for freedom, and it won't be long. God's gonna trouble the water. Why don't you wade, oh, wade in the water? Come on and wade in the water, children, wade in the water. My Lordy God's gonna trouble the water. Come on and wade in the water. Why don't you wade in the water, children, wade in the water. My Lordy God's gonna trouble the water. My Lordy God's gonna trouble the water. My Lordy God's gonna trouble the water.
You can pray until you faint, but if you don't get up and try to do something, God is not going to put it in your lap. Well, you got good religion. Will you go to jail for freedom? Will you go to jail for freedom? Will you go to jail for freedom? Will you pick it for justice? Will you pick it for your justice? Will you we told them about Greenwood and how the people were willing to go down to register and face the dogs. And some people said, well, if they can do that, then we can do this. And that's the way it goes, you see, all over the South.
And there's no need of running and no need of saying, honey, I'm not going to get in the mess. Because if you were born in America with a black face, you were born in the mess.
You're not too old and you're not too young. We got to walk together, children. We can't get weary. If that white man look at you and ask you, what you doing this for? Tell him he'll understand by and by.
Is that a freedom trainer coming, coming, coming? Is that freedom trainer coming, coming, coming? Is that
Will there be any Governor Barnetts on this train? Well, no, there will be no segregation on this train. This train is known as the Freedom Train. The Freedom Train is coming, and it's carrying nothing but freedom. Now, we want you to tell them that.
It'll be nothing but freedom, freedom, freedom. It'll be nothing but freedom, freedom, freedom. Well, till we
everybody else is going on this train. I want to know if there's going to be any room for my little son. Is there going to be any room for my little daughter that want to go on this freedom train? Well, there'll be any room for my husband. Now, I know you've worked on the plantation real hard all his life. I know that he hasn't gone up to the register board as he should have done. But let me tell you, I want to go on the train. I want to carry my whole family. I know that, since all the freedom fighters have come together and they're fighting for the cause of freedom, I don't think there will be any room for me on this train. But this is the reason why I'm coming to ask you, will there be any room for us on this train? Well, yeah, you don't have to worry. We know that you have done it. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry because the train is coming by the south. So don't you worry about a thing. If you haven't done anything, just come on. Because the train is coming by the south.
it'll be
They put 14 of us in a 6x8 cell, and we couldn't stand up and we couldn't sit up. We just all up on one another. Almost died in there. We just went down the register, that's all.
Policeman grabbed me by one hand and one foot and started to beat me in the stomach with the nightclubs and across the shoulders.
They beat McNair unconscious. They told him they were going to teach him how to respect white state troopers.
And all of a sudden, we heard people scream, women crying, because cops were just coming all through everywhere, just beating people on sight, not asking you, are you in a demonstration, just beating you just because you were there.
People were just running. It was just like a nightmare, just like mad dogs were after him or something. And that's when we saw the lady, this Miss Thomas. She was on her knees, and she was praying. You could hear her. They said, move, nigga, move, just like that, and just be beating on her. And when she tried to get up off of her knees, she would try, and every time she would get up off her knees, one of them would hit her, and she wouldn't have a chance.
That night, jailer went and got about 4 or 5 state troopers, and they came into the cell, and they would call us out one by one, you know, and they beat us, they kicked us, you know, hit us across the head with a product, and they would stick us with it.
That Tuesday when they had our trial, the same policeman that had participated in the beatings was on the jury seat.
And we sat there during the trial and heard the man lie and heard many more men lie before us. We saw justice bastardized before our eyes.
We're down in a land where we need you. We need you here in Selma, Alabama. And we need you up and down the streets of Selma.
Something happened. This evil system of segregation captured the mind of somebody. It infested their very thinking. It deteriorated their mind until it got bombs and threw it on the church, and children, 4 kids, were blown asunder. And then I found
Are you with me, children? There were two children that were riding down the street. Somebody took a rifle and shot one in the back. An officer killed another, and then a child had her eyes blown out. I want to know, are you with me, children? This is a mean old world in which we live. I say this is a mean old world. I believe if God would speak out of heaven, he would say that Danville, Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, Virginia, Nashville, the state of Tennessee, you're filled with dead men bones. Are you listening to me? I want to know, are you listening to me? God is tired of this system. I say God is ready to move. I say God is ready to move. The land in which we live is troubled. The Bible says that this whole world shall reel and rock like a drunken man.
God is not pleased at all the murdering and all of the brutality for no reason at all. God is not pleased at the Negro children in the state of Mississippi suffering from malnutrition. God is not pleased because we have to go to the field and work from 10 to 11 hours for $3,000.
You tell him that I said to stop this movement, he got to lock up God and he can't do it.
The white people in the country, by and large, have not as yet made up their minds whether they're willing to grant freedom to Negroes.
We believe that it is better to love than to hate. But at the same time, we must warn this nation and warn the state of Mississippi that our people are growing tired and they're growing restless.
One man, one vote is all we ask for. We wash for you, we cook for you. We even sweep your house, iron your clothes. Now you won't let us in. We go to school down here, we still can't get a good job. You stand there and look at me like you have never seen one before. But you have, you got one in your house now. I know, because I've worked for some of you.
300 years, same thing. What's happening now has been happening for 300 years. They are going to get tired of it, and they're going to move. They're going to move.
Shoot a nigga and watch him run, that's what he was saying. But this is a new nigga, and you tell the old man Hammond down there, we ain't running no more.
And we'll never turn back. Those 4 girls in Birmingham, Alabama did not die in vain. Medgar Evers did not die in vain.
They's gone. They was beat. They was dogged. Now we gonna let all of that die. They dead. We gonna let all of that die. No, I can't let it die. No, sir, I never let my child away go in vain.
And you can tell every white man, every segregationist, every Ku Klux Klaner that if they killed everybody in this house, there would be more Negroes to rise up because the little children are singing now.
Ain't gonna let nobody, Lordy, turn me around.